Okay, at that time, was you in the streets?
Nah, I'm in ninth grade. I'm over there on my pop side. Ain't no drug dealing, no street shit going on over there. That's only on the east side on my mama's side. I had already left from over there. I'm on the west side now with all good working people, everybody straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother ain't none of that shit going on over there. Not in her house. Not where I
Got
was
you.
at. Yeah. So I
Got you.
wasn't in the
Okay.
street. I ain't get in the street till I left high school. Now I did grow up seeing all the shit,
Mm-hmm.
cause you know that's just a part of where I come from. But I ain't get off into no shit until I got out of school myself.
Okay, so when you get out of school, you make your way back to the east side.
Yeah, I got on the bus and just left. I'm gone. I had to get back over there. Cause the niggas I went to school with, you know, I was the only damn near the only east side guy going to school over there. So I'm popular. I'm playing on the football team. I'm one of the guys, you know what I'm saying? So when everybody graduated, all my niggas, they was gone out of school. So when I came back, it was bad enough I was fucked up. Now all
Mm-hmm.
my friends then graduated and all that shit. So I'm like, man, I'm out of here. I ain't never go back. I left.
What school was you in?
I went to Mackenzie High School. I went to Cooley for about 3-4 months. Then I went to Mackenzie for the rest of my high school years.
Got you. Okay, so you get back on the east side. It's a completely different world from the west side.
Yeah.
West side is working class, people doing what they got to do. East side, it's a whole other world. So you exposed to two different worlds coming up. You got
But
your
already,
father on one side.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I had already seen it though before I came back. I knew what was going on already before I even left. You got to think, I grew up in that shit all the way into the 8th grade. Then had to go over there. You feel me?
Absolutely.
After 3 years, I come right back.
Okay, so explain, you come back. What was it like? You coming back to your mama crib at this point?
Nah, hell no. I just came back to the block. My whole family lived on one street, so anybody house that I stayed in, they was my family. I don't know who house I went back to, honestly. I just went back to the block. My grandmother and them, both of my grandparents stayed on this. Both of my grandparents, my great grandmother and her daughter, which is my mom's mom, they both lived on the same street. Both of their husbands lived in the house with them. All their daughters lived on one street, which is all my great aunts. You get what I'm saying? All their kids live on the block. So I'm on the block, bro. At anybody house.
Yo, okay. So you come back, you got your whole family on this block.
Whole family. Up and down the whole entire street, the whole family.
Okay. I'm assuming you got people who's in the streets, both selling and using.
Of course.
Was anybody in your family, like we gonna get to the whole selling part, but was anybody in your family using or addicted or out there strung out at that time?
I mean, hell yeah, I mentioned it in a lot of shit. My whole family damn near did drugs and sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned my mom being on drugs for a long time, a long part of my life. My aunties and uncles, everybody did drugs in my family. I did them. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's where it come from with me. I did drugs a lot.
Got you. What drugs are we talking about, especially with the oldest side? We talking crack?
You got some people who do crack. You got some people who do heroin. You got some people who do 51s, which is taking crack cocaine and mixing it with tobacco or whatever they mix it with and smoking it. You got some people who just, smoke crack or whatever they do. There's all this shit going on, in any neighborhood, any family.
Yeah. So your environment clearly shaped.
My environment over there was infested with, you got to think, bro. I'm born in 88. I come up in the crack era, the real one, like that. My life, my childhood was fun because I didn't know we didn't know exactly, like, or how can I say it? We didn't know we were supposed to be living better as kids. You know what I'm saying? We just growing up in this shit, like, so it's fun. We still doing regular shit. It's just street shit going on around us. You know what I'm saying? So it was regular to me. It wasn't nothing like all that shit was just regular to me. Cause I never seen like a different life until I got to the west side. Then I'm like, man, I gotta get back. Even though, all right, let me say, I wasn't even living right on the east, right? I got to the west side and the shit got extremely drastic. I had to get back to the other fucked up side. Like, I got to get back to the fucked up shit to even just be like normal. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like rock bottom over here, me personally. If that makes sense to you, I don't know.
Nah, make absolute sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of people who can relate to your same situation. Um, you know, again, you never know how God, the universe, whatever you believe in, is working toward your good, because a lot of what you saw, a lot of what you experienced, a lot of what you lived through, that that's what your music is based on.
Yeah,
And
real
it
life.
comes from a very, very authentic and real place.
Yeah, hell yeah. It come from the bottom of my motherfucking soul. It take a lot for somebody to admit their personal problems, bro, to millions of people, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand when I'm telling the truth, my truth, that shit come from a place where like vulnerability damn near like come from me coming from where I can't talk to people in my house, or I can't talk to motherfucking certain people around me, or I don't feel comfortable telling people my personal problems because, you know what I'm saying, every ear is not a event ear. So I just feel like my fans who genuinely love me and support me and make sure that I'm able to live the way I need to live and take care of my family, they deserve to know what's going on with me. You dig what I'm saying? So when it comes to making music, I don't hold back with them. They gonna hear some shit that I might not tell nobody that's really close to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your joint, it definitely come off very, very raw, very, very honest, if nothing else.